We will continue the section 5, deduction under section 80GGA, 80GGB, 80GGC, 80P, 80TTA and 80U. The previous class we discussed about 80G and 80GG, and we also worked out 3 problems regarding 80G and 80GG. In this session we are going to discuss about donations to scientific research or rural development under section 80GGA, donations by Indian companies to political parties section 80GGB, donations by any person other than Indian company to political party section 80GGC, deduction for cooperative societies section 80P, deduction in respect of interest on savings account 80TTA, persons with a disability under section 80U. The main objective of this unit is to make students to understand legal requirement for deduction under section 80GGA, 80GGB, 80GGC, 80P, 80TTA and 80U. Normally, first one is a section 80GGA. 80GGA is relating to donation to scientific research or rural development. While adopting change in the management, continuous research activity is required because change is inevitable. Change is constant and change is also permanent. We should inculcate proper change in the field of production, in the field of distribution and in the field of marketing. Therefore, proper scientific research or rural development activity is also very much required to the business. Normally, while computing the taxable income from business, any contributions to scientific research or rural development are allowed as deduction. Therefore, deduction under section 80GGA is allowed only to those assessee who do not have taxable income under the head profit and gains of business or profession. Try to understand this point. To apply section 80GGA, assessee should not have any balance or profit position in the business. Still, if he invest if businessman in donate amount to the scientific research or rural development, he will get a deduction of 100% of donations to scientific research association, university, college or other institutions. This is regarding the section 80GGA, donations to scientific research and or rural development. Assessee will get 100% deduction under section 80GGA. Next, 80GGB, donations by Indian companies to the political parties. While computing the total income of any Indian company, any sums donated to any political party is allowed as deduction. So, to ensure the proper functioning of the state welfare, every company's contribution to the social responsibility or to the political party is also required. If any company donate amount to the political party, particular amount, entire amount will be considered as a deductible amount under the section 80GGB. Next comes section 80GGC, donations by any person other than Indian company to political party. We already explained about the donation to the political party under section 80GGB. Now, 80GGC tells that if any person donate amount to the political party other than Indian company, according to section 80GGC, particular assessee will claim as a deduction, 100% reduction. 80GGC, donation to political parties. I already explained this section. This is elaborate explanation. Next, deduction for cooperative society, section 80P. A cooperative society is not defined specifically for the purpose of section 80P. However, section 2, subsection 19 of the Income Tax Act 1961 defines a cooperative society to be an entity registered under the Cooperative Society Act 1912 or under any other law governing the registration of cooperative societies in any state. Under this section, a certain specified income of a cooperative society engaged in the specific activity is considered as a deduction if such income is included in the gross total income of the society. Detailed information you will get in the next subsequent chapter, income of the cooperative society. Next, deduction in respect of interest on savings account ATTTA. Any interest on savings account with banks, cooperative society, doing banking business or post office is deductible up to a maximum of 10,000 rupees. Suppose if we invest money in the bank or in the savings bank account or in the cooperative society or in the post office, we will get deduction. A maximum amount is 10,000 under section 80 TTA. Person with the disability, section 80U. Any individual, an individual resident in India who is certified by the medical authority to be a person with a disability is allowed a deduction of 75,000 and 1,25,000 in case of severe. Under section 80DD ನಾನು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಡಿಸೇಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಅಸೆಸಿಗಲ್ಲ, ಅಸೆಸಿಯ ಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ. ಆದರೆ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ 80U ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫೈಡ್ ಬೈ ದ medical authority to be a person with disability is allowed as a deduction. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಸೆಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಡಿಸೇಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆದರೆ 75,000, ಸಿವಿಯರ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಡಿಸೇಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆದರೆ 1,25,000 ಡಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, here there are 5 questions. A dash percentage of deduction is available to a scientific research association, university, college or other institution under section 80 GGA. Answer 100%. Total whatever amount donated to the scientific research association or university or college, 100% amount is available for deduction. Maximum amount of deduction in respect of savings bank account available, section 80 TTA. There are four answers are given in the question: 5,000, 2,000, 10,000 and 8,000. Obviously answer is under 80 TTA. Assessee can get benefit of 10,000 as a deduction. Deduction available under section 80U if a person with a severe disability. Obviously you know that it's already discussed in the 80DD regarding the assessee's dependents. Same amount, same rule is also applicable here. If assessee gets if assessee it also is having any disabled or physical problem, then he will get deduction. For the severe disability, it is for severe disability 1,25,000. 80 GGB is applicable to the 4 answers are given: political party, joint stock company, partnership firm and foreign company. The right answer is political party. 80P is applicable to 4 answer: partnership firm, make it firm, cooperative society, nationalized bank and sole trading concern. The right answer is cooperative society. Thank you for your patience listening.